Hi besties and welcome to a new video. I hope you've been taking care of yourselves and chasing your wildest dreams. If you're new here, my name is Keisha. We do everything on this channel. I document my life. I share it with the besties, so come along for the ride. You're gonna love it here. We're gonna love having you here. It's love all around, okay? So feel free to join the family by subscribing. You know what I've been debating this whole time? Should I leave my specs on or should I take them off? If I take them off, I won't see. But if I keep them on, you guys can see like it's reflecting the light from the window onto my specs. So I don't know what to do. Hopefully like the reflection isn't too crazy and you guys can still see my eyes. I don't know. Anyways, as you can tell from the title of this video, we're doing something a little different today. I'm sat on the floor and we're about to chit chat real quick. I think recently I have been in a space where it's like the more you know, the more you know. And the more you realize what you didn't know. Huh? Y'all feel me? Y'all feel me? But yeah, so I just kind of wanted to talk about some of the things that have been blowing my mind or rewiring my brain chemistry, like, oh my gosh, yeah, why didn't I think of that kind of feeling, because they're really good, they're really tea, and I think they've really been helping me navigate the different struggles that we all face throughout our 20s and just throughout life in general. So jumping straight into it, the first phrase is, you will regret whatever choice you make, so make one anyway. Girl. I needed that. That's definitely meant for me. I think sometimes we often have like maybe two decisions to make, and I'll use like an example, a hypothetical. Maybe like you have a job offer, you have two job offers, let's make it good. You have two job offers. One job offer is within your city and you get to stay where you are at with your loved ones. The other job offer is abroad in a city you've never been to, like I don't know, Germany, where you get to explore the world, live in a different city, experience a new culture, etc, etc. Both job offers are good. One lets you stay near your loved ones, and let's assume the pay is even the same. One lets you stay in the city with your loved ones and you're getting a really good salary. Another one lets you travel to another part of the world and lets you see the world. Both are good. And the crazy thing is, whichever one you pick, you're going to regret it. You're still going to grieve the other option in one way or the other. Because if you stay at home, you'll grieve the freedom and the opportunity and the experience you'd have had if you went to Germany. And if you went to Germany, you're going to grieve the choice of staying at home with your loved ones, experiencing family, experiencing maybe seeing your parents grow up, seeing your fellow peers grow up, seeing your loved ones grow up. I don't know if that's a good example, but it's the one that has come to mind right now. Like whichever choice you make, you will always find a way to regret it in a way. So just make one choice anyway. And I think this is tied to the pressure that we have to make the right choice. You feel like you need to stay undecided until you know what the right choice is. So you don't pick any until you feel really sure about one. And so you just remain undecided until you're really sure about one option. But something that I've learned is whichever option you pick, you will still regret it. And a part of you will still think, should I just have picked the other one? So there's no such thing as the absolute right choice. There's no such thing as a perfectly right decision, so just pick one. The second phrase is, what's meant for you doesn't expire just because you take longer to find it. I think one of the things that's facing our generation is, I don't know what to call it, quick aging. Like we're aging ourselves real quick. Because when you scroll on TikTok and you scroll on Instagram, most of the things that young people are saying is, it's never too late to ABCD. It's never too late to change your life. It's never too late to pursue ABCD. Girl, why did someone just send me money? Why did someone just send me money? Why did someone just send me money? Did I? Back to what we're talking about. We forget that there's life beyond 30. There will be a time you will be in your 40s, your 50s, your 60s, your 70s, your 80s. Life does not end at 30. Or 28 or 25. It's never too late to pursue your dreams. It's never too late to da-da-da-da-da-da. Girl, it was never gonna be too late. You are only 21. It is not. I don't know if you get where I'm coming from. Long story short, life does not end at 30. we have so many years ahead of us, and I'm saying we because I am young, and sometimes I fall victim to this of pressuring myself to find the exact right career right now that I'm gonna do the rest of my life. But when you talk to people who are older, our parents or uncles, aunts, people who have experienced life, some of them worked a job 3 years, then 5 years, then they changed career paths, then they went back to school, da 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 da. So why do we feel like we can't do that? Why do we feel like whatever choice I make now is do or die? Girl, if it doesn't work out, it's fine, because the thing that's meant for you won't expire just because you took longer to find it. I think that ties to the first phrase where we feel like we need to make the right decision because our fate and whatever is meant for us is riding on that decision. That's not true. You can make the wrong decision, learn something along the way, but still end up at what's meant for you, because it won't expire. It won't decide that it's no longer meant for you just because you've taken long to find it. It's meant for you. If it's meant for you, it's meant for you. Whether you find it at 25, 30 or 35, it's meant for you. So don't be afraid to try new things because you're putting pressure on yourself that this has to be the right decision. This has to be what I pick because my entire career and future is riding on it. Girl, relax. Breathe in. Fanya roho hivi. Or roho iko this side. Fanya roho hivi. The third phrase, which is a sentence from Atomic Habits, it doesn't make sense to keep wanting something if you're not willing to do what you need to do to get it. If anything, you're torturing yourself. It doesn't make sense to keep desiring something, to keep, I really, really want this lifestyle. I really, really want to live my life this kind of way. I really want to be the type of person that wakes up and works out. I really want to be the type of person who budgets her money and is responsible with money. I really want to be the type of person who has a strict morning routine. It doesn't make sense to keep wanting something and to want a certain life or to want a certain lifestyle or a certain thing for yourself if you're not willing to do what it takes to get it, because now you're just torturing your brain because you're offering yourself a reality that you're not willing to pursue. So what are you doing? Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? If you get it, you get it. If you don't get it, forget about it. The fourth one is, if the path before you is clear, then you're probably on someone else's. Ooh. This one was a hard one to swallow, because why is the path before you clear? Why can you see all the next steps? The only way you can see the next right steps are because someone already took those steps. And so you're basically trying to follow exactly what they did. That's somebody else's path. The path before you is not meant to be clear, because if it's authentic, then you're going to have to figure it out as you go. You're going to have to make wrong choices. You're going to have to learn. Because if the path is clear, you're walking someone else's path. You're essentially copy-pasting what they did, hoping it will lead to success in the same way it did for them. But if you're on your own individual path, yes, you can learn from what other people are doing, but the path before you shouldn't be clear. When I tell you this rewired my brain chemistry, like, yeah, like, why didn't I think of that before? Like, exactly. Like, you know? And then the fifth thing is, this is so simple. It's okay to change your mind. It's okay. It's okay. Repeat that to yourself. It's okay to change my mind. You do not have to die with a value you had 2 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago, 5 years ago. It's okay to change your mind. It's okay to change your mind about the things that you value. It's okay to change your opinion about certain things, because you don't have to die with an argument. You know, something I've noticed when people have opposing opinions, everybody wants to kufa kupona with their POV. Sometimes I've noticed that with myself, and I have to remind myself it's okay to change my mind. Like, I could be having an opposing view and I'm having a conversation with somebody and I'm listening to them and I'm like, actually, yeah, that makes sense. But a part of me just wants to go like, but I still think to defend whatever opinion it is I had. Girl, it's okay to change your mind. It's okay to be like, yeah, you know what, actually I see you. I get now what you're saying. Never mind. And it's fine. You don't have to die on that hill. And I remember, for me personally, it's something that I grew up, I don't know if the word is learning or being trained into, because I remember when I was young, I used to pick up like hobbies or things that I'm interested in, and then after a while, like, I decided I'm not interested in them anymore. So like, I'd do like dance classes in primary school, and then after like a term, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not feeling it. The next term, I want to now do piano, and then after a while, it's like, I don't want to learn piano anymore, etc, etc. And then I kind of used to feel at some point like my parents would be like, girl, like, what's up with you? You know, like, keep switching lanes, you keep changing your mind. So now whenever I want to do something new, I used to now feel pressure to, like, am I sure about this thing? Oh my gosh, like I need to, before I propose it to my parents, like before I say I want to take up, let's say I wanted to do drums, like before I say I want to take up drums, I need to be sure that I really want to do this thing for the long term. Otherwise, if I change my mind along the way, like I'll be like, it's like I've wasted their money, and I've like ni kama nimewakosea, I've wasted money, I've wasted time. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, it's not even a bad way, but I understand where they were coming from, because also, like, yes, there's finances involved, and also, like, girl, can you commit to something? There's that aspect, but also it's okay to change your mind. If you try something and you don't like it, it's okay. You started content creation, along the way you discovered, actually I don't like this thing, it's okay. You started a business, you realize, actually I don't want to do this for a long time, close the business, it's okay. Like, sometimes we feel like other people are judging us for changing our minds about certain things, but most often than not, you're judging yourself. You're the one who's determining that it's embarrassing or shameful to close down my business or stop posting content. But like, just remind yourself, it's okay. It's okay to change your mind and decide you want different. You have free will. It's your life. So yeah, those are my 5 phrases that have rewired my brain of late. I don't know which ones you can relate to. You can let me know in the comments. We can chat a bit, you know. But yeah, I just wanted to keep it short and sweet. I could do 5 more. I could do 20 even. I'm always collecting these things that are just blowing my mind, and I'm like, oh, yes, I didn't think of that. I hope one of these or all of them were helpful for you. If you're new here, again, feel free to join the family by subscribing. We'd love to have you here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully a vlog, I don't know.